Back, you're going to hear a lot about it over the next several days. We've been talking about it really since the beginning of yesterday, this winter weather heading our way.
Yep, and it's already developing off the coast of California. It's got an entire cross-country trip across the southern half of the United States to make before it gets here. So that's why it's going to take a while for things to really get going this weekend. Really not until later in the day Saturday. I'll show you our American GFS model. Might start as even a wintry mix in western North Carolina, but for the majority of the area, especially the upstate northeast Georgia, this is going to start as rain Saturday. So Saturday is just going to be a generally cold rain, which we've managed to get used to so far this late fall, early winter. As you can see, more of that wintry mix develops later in the day on Saturday, maybe even a few areas of sleet in the northern part of the upstate late Saturday after sunset. Also that's a possibility Saturday night and early Sunday morning, that being a wintry mix in the northern upstate, but more so in the mountains. And it's also Saturday night when we'll start to see that complete switch over, I should say, to complete snow on Saturday night, Sunday morning. So after that, we'll continue to see snowflakes, maybe mixed with sleet in the mountains, and maybe even a wintry mix in the upstate on Sunday. No accumulating snow at that point. It'll start piling up, though, into the mountains at that point, and it'll continue to do so Sunday night and into probably early at Monday morning, too. So this is going to be a 3-day system that's going to result in some pretty substantial snow accumulations up in the mountains. Here in the upstate, not so much. It's going to be primarily rain with, at times, a wintry mix that could even produce some wet snow that accumulates on elevated surfaces. This would be mainly for areas north of 85 in the upstate. This area is shaded in light blue. This is the area for best chance for snow accumulation, with some pretty high totals probably happening in western North Carolina, especially in the higher elevations. But at this point, the upstate not looking as likely, but some north of 85 could have maybe at least a dusting on the ground by all is said and done late in the day on Monday. Still a lot to fine tune with this forecast, and we'll continue to bring you updates here throughout the week. But right now, still prepare for a winter storm, especially up in the mountains. Temperatures feeling more like winter today as opposed to yesterday in the 60s, 30s and 40s already taking over in western North Carolina as we're trying to hang on to the low 50s in the upstate. Satellite and radar showing just a few passing clouds across the western Carolinas, but some pockets of snow just to the northwest over Kentucky, Tennessee, and some of that's going to make it over the North Carolina-Tennessee border overnight tonight. It won't be a lot of snow, but as you can see in these areas of white, late tonight, early tomorrow morning will result in some snow showers that could even make it to areas as far east is Asheville, but at this point not expecting any major accumulations, but you might find some flurries, maybe a dusting. As you can see where the blue shades are, that's where you can expect at least 1 to 2 inches of snow. And that's why we have a winter weather advisory in effect for Bryson City and areas along the North Carolina-Tennessee border for 1 to 2 inches of snow for elevations above 3,500 feet. So just a chilly night in the upstate, no snow or anything like that. And looking at the 7-day, we will bounce back Thursday, Friday after bottoming out in the 48-38 degree range for high temperatures, mountains and upstate. But as you can see, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, prepare for that winter weather, but we should be all clear by next Tuesday. A reminder, you can download the Fox Carolina News app for free in either Google Play or the App Store. You can get updates to this winter storm on it via the weather app that I just mentioned.